Antonio Living, we oftentimes encounter awkward situations at work, right? But before you say, I'm sorry, hold up. We are talking about apologizing with Diane Gottsman. She's got some tips for us coming up. Diane Gottsman is joining us this morning, and we are having a little chat about saying, I'm sorry, because we're saying it too much. So good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I love this because, you know what, that is like our go-to thing. Like, when we don't have something to say and we're stuck like this, we're like, I'm sorry.
It's a filler. It's a filler when we don't know what to say. Now, sometimes we have to say, I'm sorry. So this is not about not saying it. You're just going to say it at the right time. You say I'm sorry when you do something wrong. You say I'm sorry when someone is experiencing a loss or they don't feel well. But these little things that we're going to talk about today are the times you don't say it.
Okay. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to give you an example and you tell me what to do. So, for example, when you're at work and you need to talk to the boss, don't say, I'm sorry. Can I bother you for a few minutes? Instead, what should we do?
So, first of all, you're not bothering the boss because
he's the boss.
He's the boss or she's the boss.
Yeah.
So you're going to say, Shelly, I need 15 minutes of your time. Are you free this afternoon or tomorrow morning? So you just...
you give me options. I like that.
And you tell them how long you're going to take up their time.
Okay.
So, because they want to work with you because they want you to do well. Because when you do well, they do well.
I see. See, mine usually goes like this. Have a moment, and that kind of works for me. But maybe I should say have a moment right now or tomorrow.
Think about that, though. Whenever we go to ask somebody something, I'm like, sorry, real quick.
Sorry to bother you.
Exactly.
And
so don't do that.
We are bothering them.
Okay.
But, you know, instead, just more direct.
Okay.
I'd love to chat with you if you have 15 minutes. And, you know,
Would you like to do it today or tomorrow?
Assertively, but not aggressively.
I like that. I'm going to try that.
I have one for you here. And I can see this is the, like, icebreaker. Don't really know you. So when somebody steps in line far ahead of you and you want to say, I'm sorry, but what do you really say?
So why is it that when someone gets in line ahead of us, we're in line and we see them get in line, we immediately we think the worst. Yeah. They did it on purpose. They're just trying to cut in line. So, you know, give them a break, number one. And instead of saying, I'm sorry, you're in front of me, you say, you know, excuse me.
Why am I apologizing for you cutting, basically, is what it comes down to.
These aisles are confusing.
Okay.
And the line starts way back there. So it's about your tone, it's about your expressions, but you're not sorry that they're in front. Well, you are sorry that they're in front of you, but
you're sorry for you because you're going to have to go to the back of the line.
You're moving. Yeah. You're going back. You're going down.
Okay, here's another one. For example, you're at a restaurant and the waiter brings you the wrong dish. Don't say, I'm sorry, I think I ordered the chicken. What should I do instead?
You don't think you ordered the chicken.
I know I ordered the chicken, so take this back.
You know you ordered the chicken. And this is fish or ravioli. So you're just going to say, if you know their name even better, John, they brought me fish. And would you mind? And at this point, you don't even have to tell them what they need to do. They are already picking it up. They know they need to take it back.
Okay.
So you're just bringing it to their attention.
You brought me the wrong dish. And then I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to apologize.
Well, maybe you're not going to say it like that. You brought me the wrong dish.
You're trying to be assertive just now.
I see this. We're being like politely direct.
Yes.
We need to be a little more direct, but just kind of in a soft way.
Okay.
Assertive but polite.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Now, I'm trying to like wrap my head around this. Here's another situation for you. When offering an important opinion, do you start with, I'm sorry, or do you just give it?
You know, sitting around the boardroom and you're talking to your boss and you're talking to fellow peers and you say, I'm sorry, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but, well, you're wrong. You know, once you start apologizing for what you're about to say, you're already at a disadvantage.
True. Yeah.
So,
have more confidence.
You want to say, and if you say, I could be wrong, but you're wrong. So just say it. Just spit it out. Just say, this is my opinion. This is what I feel. Or, you know, I did some research on this. So you have to be ready with some thoughtful information, but don't apologize for what you're about to say.
Okay, good to know. This is another interesting one because I think I've done this. So when someone is apologizing for a mistake that they made, or you don't apologize for them. So example, when someone trips over my flower bed, I don't say, I'm sorry, I put that there on accident.
So they just hop through your flower bed to get to your front door because they were taking a shortcut. And then they
fall, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
You're not sorry. They owe you money for more of those ferns.
That's right.
Those flowers. You can say, I will get you a Band-Aid. I'm certainly going to help you up. up to my porch.
Okay.
But you're not sorry. Well, you are sorry they fell. You don't want to see them fall and hurt themselves.
It was your own fault, so I'm not going to apologize.
You're not going to apologize that they fell. Or, you know, when they say, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. Well, who's sorry?
Ooh.
So
no one's genuinely sorry
It's
here.
about stopping the madness and just listening and thinking about what you're going to say and taking away that awkward moment and just saying assertively what you think without all of these I'm sorries.
I like it. I feel like I'm going to make a stronger presence now at work. I'm not going to apologize for things that I didn't do.
But just a soft, stronger presence, remember?
So you guys know.
Without this,
Be
without
prepared.
the fist, without
Don't
the
do
fist.
this.
Because
Okay.
now I'm terrified of you, Shelley. And I liked you before.
Watch out.
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry. All right, guys, Diane
Thank you,
Gottsman
Diane.
is our etiquette expert. She's got a lot of great things going on. Of course, if you would like her to speak to your business, maybe let people know when to say I'm sorry, you can find her at the Protocol School of Texas here in San Antonio. DianeGottsman.com, on Facebook, Protocol School